So I think I'm gonna talk to Bess.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yesterday was honestly disgusting with the meeting. I'm sick and tired of seeing it. I ripped all my rangers out of there for a reason. Bundy was even saying it, how he's just sick and tired of the bullshit, that we don't even want to attend these meetings anymore. Listen, I know there's a time that you get to joke around and have the fun, but, you know...
Oh, I was tuned out.
Yeah,
I got annoyed myself.
Yeah, I know you were tuned. The thing is this, right? Soze...
Oh, I heard it all.
Yeah, but Soze, Bass, they did something for a reason to change this place, to make it better. And I feel like it's nothing but jokes in that meeting. Like, nobody gives a fuck, especially the way Pred just mouths off and talks constant shit about Toretti and Bass, calling them nothing but dog shit leaders. And...
Calling Bass shit leader?
Yeah, like, he literally says it 100 times over. Like, he's a fat piece of shit. Can't stand him. He'll never be my fucking higher up. This, that, and the third. The thing that I'm saying is that, you know, the reason why I bring this to attention is because I was always looked at like the bad one, right? I always looked like, and I'm trying to do the right thing now, but I feel like if half of the shit that other people said, and if it was me, I'd probably be gone from this fucking place, right? And it's like, when is it going to come to attention that people are going to start actually fucking being professional around here and doing the right thing and realize that what Soze and fucking Bass wanted with this change, it actually happens. Instead of people just fucking off talking about piss and fucking all this other random bullshit.
Yeah, I wish it was like that too. I'm jaded, Mineo.
Listen, I know you are, and I know the fact that you just don't want to be fucking bothered, right? But the fact that...
I know. Listen, anytime you got to talk about this kind of stuff, I'm always going to be here. I've dealt with this for like a year and a half. And it's hard for me to shake the notion of things will change because I don't believe they will. Well, okay, let me pull back from that. I think things are better. I do agree with what you're saying about the meeting. But like I battled that specific battle you're talking about for like a year and a half. And when push comes to shove, nothing happens. Like, I mean, look at the LSPD dealt with that shit for like nearly a year.
Yeah.
Just sit down and take fucking notes. And when it came down to slamming the dick down, well, it never happened because it became, how do I, there's a whole notion of like devil's advocate.
100%, yeah.
It's a good thing in that you listen to the other side because, or consider the other side because it's important to see the picture. But devil's advocate does not mean that everyone is right.
I agree with you on that.
I'm just saying, just be prepared that, and I hope it doesn't happen this time, but just be prepared that when you bring it up, both sides are going to be listened to and then there'll be no action.
Well, honest to God, I think I'm just going to speak up because enough is enough, honestly. And I'll be honest, and I'll sit here and admit it to you. I was part of that culture back in the day that I didn't give a fuck. I didn't really care. But if Soze and Bass did this for a reason, that they want this place to be more serious, maybe it's time to be more serious, and maybe it's time to be like talk up about this to the higher ups and get a fucking change in this fucking place. And I know you've done it, but maybe saying it again and talking to the higher ups, maybe it will happen. Listen, you know me. I
got so burned for talking up, Mineo.
I get it, but now it's my time to talk up.
Yes, absolutely. I'm just saying that, like, I'm gonna support you, but I'm exhausted.
No, I get it. I get it. Trust me. But here's the deal, right? The thing I'm trying to say is that there's always time for fun and games. There's always time to joke around and have fun. I'm not trying to be that Debbie Downer. I'm not trying to be that fucking party pooper.
I know you're not.
Right? Because I'm all about that. But if there are things being done for a purpose to see change in these departments, and it's literally a fucking clown fest still, it's like nothing fucking changed. I noticed it from day one. Fucking Toretti, he's a good guy, but he literally hired his whole staff right back instantly with no type of respect towards anybody else that they were trying to make this a change. And I'm sitting here because of my one fuck up, sitting here worried if I would ever be back in the Rangers. And that shit tilted the fuck out of me. Because when I see all the other bullshit going on in the background, and I'm saying, God damn, bro, and I was worried about my shit, but look at these clowns, what they're fucking doing. I don't know, man. It just doesn't rub me the right way. And I honestly think I'm going to talk to Bass today and bring it up to him, and maybe he could do something about it.
That's probably best. I'd be in the same light that you're saying. I think going to Ziggy or Tessa and letting them handle it is probably a good thing, because part of doing the right thing is following the chain of command.
That is very true. All right, yeah, I'm going to do that first, then I'll talk to Tessa and Ziggy and let them understand our frustrations in the Ranger Department as a whole, and basically that we don't even want to be at these meetings anymore because, like, you know what? Okay, I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to be a dick. But we're
You're not being a dick.
I know, but, you know, I just want to paint that picture.
You will be,
right?
You will be told you are a dick, but you're not being a dick.
Like,
people's feelings in Los Santos are that of like a fucking wet sponge.
Exactly.
So the you know, I think about how often, and this goes with like literally everybody, is like, you know, no matter how hard they're biting, no matter how much shit is being slung, no matter how much nasty shit is being said, the moment you bite back, all of a sudden, like, it's an issue.
110%. We'll see where it goes. I'm going to do my due diligence. I'm going to do what I want to do because, like I said, they did this for a reason, and it seems that nothing fucking changed. And
things have changed.
I mean, what Brian, let's be real. What the fuck has changed, Brian? What the fuck has changed? Everybody in UPD, for a couple of days, they went back to their same fucking departments. A couple of people got dropped from high command. Tell me exactly what fucking changed. People trying to be fucking tryhards with their sweatbands on, going to every 38 call, attaching to every fucking single call possible to prove themselves all of a sudden. That's the change you're talking about? That they should have been doing that their whole fucking time here in the city? I don't think shit has changed, to be real.
Yeah, maybe I'm just kind of looking at it as a glass half full.
Yeah. I guess it's just me finally taking shit seriously and doing the right thing and being productive and trying to do what they want us to do. I'm finally starting to see the half of the bullshit that's going on that you've always been seeing for over a year. And me sitting here saying, what the fuck is up with Brian? What's up his ass? He needs to calm the fuck down. He needs to chill. But now I'm basically living in your world. And I'm not even nowhere near high command, not a command member, nothing. I'm just trying to I'm just realizing now the shit that you've went through.
It was tough, man. I'd say it every day. I'd be like, I hate being the bad guy. But, you know, you have to remember, I was the highest officer, not even command on duty for shift 1 for like, I think 8-9 months, like consistently. Yeah. You'd see someone show up and they'd be like, you know, they'd show up and that was the excuse of like, oh no, shift 1 does have command. And so I'd have to sit there, listen to the LSPD, every department just get reeled on, watch their morale go down. LSPD had no presence in this shift. And then it changed. It took a lot of fucking effort. And I had to build enough backing that when we were pressed on, I would fucking bite back and let them know that you don't cross that fucking line.
Yeah.
But the thing is, there is levels of, you know, social engineering and whatnot that takes place. I mean, it is posturing, but, you know, you can't, how do I put this? You're not going to be able to, you gotta trust in Tessa, Ziggy, and Clarkson to handle it. Because at the end of the day, nothing's ever going to be perfect, and we got to trust, you know, the right people to do the right thing.
All right.
And then just see how things kind of fall in line. It is, just keep in mind, it's only been a week. Structures are still going in place. People are figuring out,
and that's the thing, right? It's only been a week, and you'd think people would be on their A game, right? But the problem is, the people that are not on their A game already sit in departments and act like they're already at the top level and they just don't give a fuck.
But like who? And I ask who because it's important not to generalize, right? Because that alienates everyone that is doing the right thing.
Well, for instance, Pred, right? Pred pissed me the fuck off yesterday, screaming at the top of his lungs like he always does, acting like he's still a sheriff, telling people to shut the fuck up. All you do is fucking talk. I'm gonna talk when I want to talk. You shut the fuck up. Then you have fucking Wrangler saying some fucking out-of-pocket shit that I walked out on. And then him...
What was it that he said?
I don't even want to repeat it. Okay?
Was it a thing with Lauren?
No. It was something to do with... it's something I don't even want to repeat. But it's a simple fact of him saying that shit and then running his mouth, talking about women's stuff and this, that, and the third.
I think he was... I think you may have misunderstood him. I think you have to understand he's poking fun at those who do that stuff.
Yeah, but I think there's a time and place, to be honest. But
because he was pointing out, if anything, what he said was actually in defense of Lauren.
No.
Because
it wasn't even that.
She was getting spoken over.
No, listen, it wasn't even that. It wasn't. I'm not going to say the thing he said that actually tilted the fuck out of me. But whatever the case may be, we're supposed to be there for a meeting for what went on in the past shift, what we want in the next shift, and we have Gunner up there talking about the earth is flat, this, that, and the third, about how much P is good, how much P is not good. Like, it's literally a fucking, it's a clown fest, Brian. It's a fucking clown fest. And Bundy said it perfectly. For some reason, we have meeting 2 that you could say what the fuck you want and do and present what you want, whatever the fuck that may be. But it's like nobody gives a fuck. And that's what I'm sick of. And it's like people just doing as they fucking please and just going on like these crazy fucking rants and saying whatever they want to say and talking like they're high command members. And it's like a slap in the face in the sense to fucking Soze and Bass for what they trying to do. And I don't know.
I'd like to believe that in the same way, here's my advice, right? At the end of the day, it is not your responsibility, right? It's not my responsibility.
Yeah.
We're going to feel a certain way. It's unknown. We don't know where the direction of things are going to go, but we have to trust in the process and trust in those that have been put in their positions. And we have been told that officers are being watched, and trust that is being happened. There's no way to know that just because an incident took place that they aren't aware of it, right? There was a number of high command there. I'm sure things are gonna, I mean, Toretti was there. He heard it all.
Bro, Toretti was come on, Gunner. Let's not do all 12 of your slides. Let's do only 6. What kind of example are you setting?
I actually agree. Look, I agree that I think I think I know what you're trying to say, and I share a similar mindset in that.
Chat, this is Mineo going on his Karen in the bud
so everyone sees it, because otherwise, even if there were a one-on-one conversation to dial it back, the damage has already been done.
Yeah,
but at the same time, we don't know what high command is thinking. We don't know what they're planning.
GG, exactly. We'll talk about that. GG.
Like, I get the feeling of wanting to like bring it up or whatever, but it's also not doing justice to high command to do what they need. They may be pulling back and letting shit happen only to take action at a later point, right? Like, so.
All right, yeah, I just wanted to pick your brain on it a little. So
I'd say, like keep doing your best, and that's my advice. Like, keep doing what you think is right, and let's see how things end up shaking up.
All right,
it's gonna be a while, right? Like, we can't expect things to just No,
100%. I feel that. All right, well, thank you for talking. I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Anytime.
Let me know if you need anything. All right.
Yep.